Hello everyone, welcome to Breakage Barriers, Blessing speaking, aka Lady B. If this is your first time here, do not forget to subscribe, press the notification bell, like and comment on this video. So let's get to it. This video that's about to play, it's an epitome of what loving sisters look like. Non-judgmental, respecting each other's strengths and weaknesses as a complementary force for each other, promoting each other's strengths, respecting boundaries and embracing each other for who they are. These two women, sisters, are people doing their best in a world full of oppositions to women and mothers who are economically struggling. They are examples of women who, when they are not contributing economically, are called leeches and gold diggers. But when these same women start contributing economically to the household, they are seen as threats to some men or husbands and to the society at large. These sisters and women have been able to empower other women to take up the mantle of economical freedom and contributions by this discussion. Have a listen.
And immediately I came on Facebook, and the first time you put my handle on your page, you said you guys follow my sister and Ume. So a lot of people just came with drama. And then the first couple of messages I got really got me thinking about 2022, motherhood, being a woman in 2022, and what the society still believes a woman should be, or what a woman should look like and be like. So I came on Facebook, and the second day I got 4 messages from 4 different men, as in they looked like they even came from different countries. And then the most interesting one said, oh God, hold on. I think I did a screenshot. The most interesting one said, oh, you are here on Facebook to, what's that thing I sent you?
You're here on Facebook to destroy your marriage, like your sister.
So you two, you come on Facebook to end your marriage, something like that. Trying to make it look like, you know, I really wanted to hear this person's perspective, because me, I'm not used to you guys, you know, just, I tried to understand why somebody would say some things. So apparently I asked him, why do you think my marriage would end? Because I've come on Facebook. And he's like, well, go and ask your sister's husband that says social media is one that destroyed their marriage. You too, you have come to Facebook to destroy your own marriage. You will not leave Facebook now. You have come to, I'm like, whoa, okay. So I asked him, do you realize that Facebook is actually people's full-time? Like, they don't have any other job. That's their full-time job. Or because you see it as a social media platform, you just believe that content creators are jobless and they have nothing to do. And so that is why I said, okay, we have to talk about this, because it looks like that energy is what, you know, people believe. That's what they bring to your page, and they need to be educated. If this is now in a very neutral ground, we're not saying, oh, haters. No, because really they might not be haters. They might just not understand that content creation is a job. It's a full-time job. It's a job that requires your attention, just like a regular 9 to 5. Sometimes you cannot have your children at your job, you know, at your job. You spend 8 to 9 hours at your 9 to 5, you know, regular people. And the moment a woman picks up the phone and says, okay, I want to create content, is look and say, oh my God, you don't have time for your family anymore. You don't have time for your children. Oh my God, all you care about now is social media. You are a narcissist. You have no, it's like, that's what I need us to talk about, because it looks like people don't realize that it's a job that requires attention, that requires a lot of, what's someone calling me? That requires a lot of attention, because it also brings money. So I want you to give me, if it's possible, I know you don't like spilling anything about your personal life, but I want you to tell me how you started and when it became a problem. Was it before you started making money? Was the support there before you started earning? Was it looked at the same way before you started earning and after you started earning? So that's what I really want to know, because man, we need to talk about
Thank you,
this thing.
Sis. You've always been an intellectual. You've always been the smartest one of all of us. You've always been the brainiac of the family, and thank you for bringing this topic up. A lot of people complain about women not being, proactive in family life. They don't contribute 50-50 to financing the family's needs. And they also complain that women go out to look for work. So if you take up a job, you're a bad mom. If you decide, okay, let me pick up content creating and create content at home, you're looked at as selfish, narcissist who loves herself, and content creation, like any other job, requires years. You have to put in years. It takes practice. It takes a lot of dedication. But it's the only job that will allow you to have your kids there while you do it. You're working from home. If you make your first few dollars and you beautify your home a little bit, you keep climbing the ladder of better and better content. You become your own boss. It gives you the peace of mind of not having to wake up to a screaming boss, of not having to run out of the house early in the morning to go to some job that you might hate. And for me, the beginning of content creation was not even for money. It was for putting my music out there. Social media was a...
But you hope that will get you money. I mean, of course, I remember... I'm sorry, I just had to turn on the fan because I started sweating like a goat. You know, we're in Nigeria. I hope you can still hear me. Can you still hear me? Remember there was a time you were feeling bad that you were not contributing, in a very big way. And I was telling you that, it was the same for me too. At some point in my life, I was not contributing. And I remember you were feeling so bad because you were getting heat. You were getting a lot of heat for not contributing. So, if the only way to actually contribute and be at peace with yourself is content creation, why are women still being bashed for the same thing? Because I really need women to understand. Because most of men bash too because they really don't understand. Most times when they understand, they're like, whoa, wow. Okay, so this is a good opportunity. Except the person had, let's say, an agenda from the get-go to be controlling. Because I think everything boils down to control. I'm married to a correct Naija Igbo guy. And you would think that, control is going to be from this side of Africa because, of the patriarchy and in Africa. But now that I'm starting to analyze this, like going back to the beginning, I'm thinking that this was all a control game from the beginning. And the moment there were issues with controlling, that's where the problem started. That's where social media became a problem. So you see what I'm saying? I'm saying, why is it that women are expected to earn, and then the moment they start to earn, it's a problem? I
actually believe that this has been a problem from time immemorial. It's not just with any race, forget race. It's just financial independence for a woman and how it is a threat to some men's masculinity and their ability to provide for their children. And if a woman begins to do that, if a woman begins to be financially free, not having to ask her husband for anything, it could play on some of their insecurities, thereby leading to some, abusive stuff, which can in turn contribute to... You want to see your auntie?
Yes.
Judy. Judy,
say hi.
I'm going to see you very soon. Do you know that?
Said you look very
Say hi to Cheche.
Your cousins. Oh, my boo boo. Say hi.
Hi.
Look at your...
He's not even looking at the camera.
So beautiful.
Look at Boo Boo and
What?
Boo Boo and my daughter look...
You don't know your nephew's name.
They look the exact same way. Boo Boo and my daughter. They look alike.
Hey, Jesus.
You look at a house. Donut house.
Yeah, that's Auntie Nancy's house.
And then
Yeah.
midnight.
You should just call me.
No, she said she started saying master for some reason. I don't know what that is.
What did you just say?
Okay, you're gonna have a lot of fun at the playground. I'm gonna take you there, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Go meet Auntie Amy. She's gonna give you some of the cookies that I gave.
You have a lot of interesting comments in your comment section. A lot of women are saying, "Well, it's true." Do you know? I know a woman who, when I started YouTube, Chacha, come down. She was in my culinary school, and she knew how to cook really well. And she had the dream of becoming a YouTube content creator. She saw people, doing that full time, and she really wanted to do that. And then she started off on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. Facebook picked up really fast. And then she made her husband her admin. And this is a true life story now. True life story. In 2020, she already had like 50K on Facebook. And then that's when all of a sudden, the guy started saying, you're not contributing to the house nowadays. Everything in your life is about social media. He was an admin for a long time. And then she called me when we were still in culinary school to say that, Nancy, I've been logged out of my page. Nancy, I can no longer access my Facebook. And I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, I can't access my Facebook anymore. My husband has logged me out. Like, he has logged me out and I don't know what to do. And I was like, I was still on YouTube. I never come to Facebook. I didn't even know that Facebook was, could be monetized. And I was like, why? She's like, that he started saying that she was not taking care of the child, her child. She had just one child. And she was pregnant, and she said that even a pregnant man can't even rest. They're coming on Facebook. What are you coming to do? That she come and start cooking online, and then delaying his, but not cooking enough for them. So it had taken over their life. She had to change everything. No, please. So she had to leave, and then they kept having fights. And then one day, she just woke up, came back from antenatal, and she was locked out. And she was like, Nancy, Edjo, what is going on? So. Yes, that's.
So I'm gonna divulge some personal details because you're my blood sister, right? And we're talking in public. It's a public forum. Up until the beginning of this year, I had Justin as an admin in my Facebook, and there had been constant everyday problems with my time on social media and all of that, up until when it started to pay. Once the money started to come, it now became go, my student loans, go, my student loans, right? And so that is what constantly was my day. Wake up, do it, because it has started to pay, right? Well, before it started to pay, I was being called all sorts of names. There was heat. I was called a leech, a parasite. There was nothing that I was not called when I was not monetizable, And these things that I do not want to talk about. But you're my blood sister, I will speak. These are the things that we have to talk about based on the fact that when the money starts to come, they want to claim ownership of it. Like you are their property, so your money is their property as well. And if there's no money,
but funny enough, this guy liked the fact that she was earning. But I don't know, they got into a fight and then it was boom. Looks like you don't even know your place anymore. It's like, so let me just put you in your place, and then he locked her out. And I'm like, he started claiming that social media took over her life, and this is someone that spent at least 10 hours away from social media every day. When people say, you live on social media, can't you go and rest? You do some rest. They're always on live. I'm like, how many hours do you come on live every day? It's 1 hour, max 2 times a day. So max 2 hours a day. These are people that have 9 to 5 jobs. So they spend at least 8 hours at their place of work. So I'm like, okay, so if you see this thing as just fun, and somebody is coming live twice in a day, less than an hour, and you think that it's okay to drag the person because you feel like the person is now living online. Because that's what he said. He said she was living online. She said, Nancy, Joe, please, I cook 1 hour a day.
I think that it's an amazing opportunity for the modern woman to be honest, because content creation has now become
1 hour is you have time for your family, and they're like, oh no, yeah. I'm saying, if you dedicate, you cannot grow your page if you don't dedicate time to engage, to do other things. You should get the same 8 hours everybody else dedicates to their own separate job. So why is it that anytime someone picks up the phone, it's like, narcissist, you're the one, you are living on your phone, you have no time for your family. I'm like, okay. And you know what? One thing I wanted to say, as a public health professional, when people talk and I see comments online, I'm like, hey, do you know the definition of a bad mom? Do you know the most important indication for motherhood, whether or not it's good or bad? It's the child. When you look at the child that the person is taking care of, you should be able to tell whether or not that's a bad mom. Okay? So someone said, Nancy, they are playing too rough. Hello, children, we are playing too.
You should be ready. You should be ready for those kind of comments, Mama. It's coming.
Anyway,
it's coming.
Anyways, how can somebody say that someone that can take care of a child since she was born, the child has never been sick for 1 day, the child has never been admitted in a hospital, the child has never had a reason to be hospitalized, come online and say that this person is a bad mom? I can't. Like, I can't understand it. In my mind, I'm like, I see patients, I practice clinically, I see patients, I have patients, I have a course where I see parents that have 9-to-5s and their children are sick every month, basically having the flu, catarrh, malaria, TB. I'm talking serious conk illnesses, and these children are children of 9-to-5ers. Do you get? People are not looking at those people as, oh, you have such a bad mom, you don't have time for your children, you're always going to work every day. They want to have time for themselves. They want more time. They wish they could work from home, but they can't. They can't afford to. So but why is it that the concentration of the entire world is on this woman that is on social media for 2 hours a day, posting once or twice a day, but somehow she's living online? Because
they spend the time to watch me and then re-watch my video. They spend more time on my social media than I spend creating the content, and it's appalling, because I will always advise any woman that has, like, for me, I was an immigrant, I was coming, I hadn't gotten my green card, so I couldn't work. The only thing I could really do was content creating. I had the talent for dancing. I said, okay, I'm going to pick up my phone, pick up a tripod, I'm going to start creating content. And I will always advise any woman to start creating content. Content is the future, and it is the future. And the 9-to-5 is phasing out.
I read the book, it's the new gold. It is the new gold.
9-to-5 is phasing out, and people are not going to be able to do the 9-to-5 anymore as much as content.
Especially
as content creators, you are able to max out your income. Passive and active income, and people do not believe this. They think that, no, I'm just here to show.
Maybe you should tell them that, look, if you are on Facebook, maybe I should tell them, because I'm starting to see that Facebook is something. I mean, I just joined Facebook and I've been reading a lot about how Facebook can be monetized. For the women, listen on Cora's live. Hello, Cora's fans.
This is my elder sister.
If you are a woman,
this is my big sis, my blood.
Hello, people.
So,
yeah. Hello, Cora's fans. So, just in case you are wondering what Cora does online, please, this is her main job. This is her 9-to-5. This is her full-time job. Facebook pays her. I'm sure you already know. You guys send her stars. It's important for her to stay here because she earns here. And if she doesn't show up, she's not going to earn. And if she doesn't earn, she won't be able to care for herself and her family. Okay, it is important for everybody, if possible for the husband and wife to be earning a side income from social media in 2022. It is important, especially living in America where everything is expensive. I know how content creators in Nigeria are balling. Like, they are on all platforms, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. They are monetized everywhere, and these guys are living better lives than even the best engineers working in the best companies. So it's not nice to bash people. I saw those messages and they're from men, and I'm like, I have to talk to you about it, because that's the way they see you, and they feel like, oh, They're coming here to destroy your own marriage too, because social media spoils your sister's marriage. I'm like, social media didn't destroy the marriage. That's not what destroyed it. It's somebody's ability to earn and someone's, oh my God, it's not happening situation that spoils that marriage. So I'm just saying that please, you guys, when you want to talk, imagine yourself earning too from Facebook, not just being a spectator. Imagine yourself owning a page as well. And also try and work towards owning a page, because my sister has opened my eyes to this thing that I cannot believe. I cannot believe that. She kept saying on Facebook, even myself at some point, I was like, you too, Sam, you know, go rest. Because the way they are saying the thing is like, you even leave it on Facebook. But now that I'm on Facebook, I'm like, I've gone live. And I practically came back from work, went live, cooked dinner, went to bed. I'm like, is it that someone will come and see that I went live and say, hey,
I'm living on Facebook.
you're spending your I said, because I'm like, is this what my sister does that people are saying she lives on Facebook? Because I really don't get it. Women, especially you women that find a lot of joy making it look like, okay, you can never be that like that. Yes, I know my sister she's very creative with a bum bum. So, but it's here to earn. She sabi, I don't even get power to talk the way she sabi make her own money. But my own is that if you find out that somebody is on social media a lot to you, it's probably because they're earning and you should leave them alone. Or you too should find a way to earn, especially if you're a woman in 2022. Do not let a man be in control of you. And even when you're earning on the Facebook, keep your men out of the admin. Okay? Keep them out for a while until you both are on the same page when it comes to transparency, because that's also a thing. If you are not transparent as partners, like if your partner doesn't know what you're earning, I don't know whether that was your issue, but they need to know, okay, what's my wife earning? Let me not go and overestimate what she's earning. Like, hey, you're not earning $5 million.
1 million.
As you have done to shake your ass. You're a millionaire, shave a rest.
I claim it, I accept it. I'm a millionaire in the name. Amen. Amen. I'm a millionaire. And I speak it into existence.
Yes.
I speak it into existence. Yes. But once once the situation becomes, that's about that, Oh my God, I'm still like jittery. My sister is on my life. I don't know how to act.
This starts I get away. Me that I'm like, I think I told the people in your life. This is a full stadium. Oh my Jesus.
Wait, let me start twerking.
And people are speaking. Come sit your bum down.
My sister, will you sit down there?
Wait, I'm imagining that all the women here, maybe like 80% of them are women, right? I don't know if a lot of men watch your lives, but I'm hoping that this conversation would help them see that in 2022 there are so many ways to make money. You online talking about somebody's life, gossiping, using someone's name to gather views and likes and on your videos, you probably should monetize that as well. You probably should open a page, create content every day, because I see that it's becoming a problem and people really need to understand that, oh, this is a job. So people shouldn't be bashed for being on social media. The first time there was a guy on Instagram that came out to say, she's a narcissist. When the whole I'm tired of the narcissism came out, and then this guy was spending a lot of time on social media. This guy was putting out 8 to 9 posts a day and engaging in every single of those posts, selling his cause, doing a lot of things. He was on social media 24 hours. This guy I'm talking about, and he was the first to say, yes, this girl this social media is the beginning of, it got into her head, fame destroyed her, she was just, I
believe that there's nobody that fame will not change a little bit. But I don't believe that there's no human being that fame will not change a little bit. But I don't believe that you jumping on a bandwagon to say, damn her, kill her. She killed her marriage because of fame makes you even a worse person. And if you even ask me, that guy jumped on that trend to grow his own social media. He jumped so quickly on the trend just for the same social media that he's bashing another person for.
Your bum shaking is therapeutic. Amen.
Yes, it is. Sometimes you have to watch it and you'll be hypnotized and you go into a trance and sleep. It's therapeutic. It's an ancient tradition passed down from our grandmothers. Yes.
You see this, my husband is getting.
Oh, look at that's a dad. That's a sweet daddy.
I swear, when he heard that people could make money on Facebook, he said, please, oh, please. Because this is someone that is bankrolling me, really, to be honest. Even my business, I can't even come and lie. This person, they bankroll me. He wants me to have my own money. That's where I want people to realize, like, I need all the women on your platform to get it. Like, if you are with somebody who is initially supportive until you start to earn, and you find that there's a change in the way the person starts to, behave towards you, and it's seeming like it's kind of controlling, then it's better for you people to just talk it, say it there and then. Okay, what's going on? Because before I started earning, he was the same. He pushed me to earn because he was like, I cannot be the only person bringing money in this family. Ejo, we are going to have 2 children that are going to go to Harvard. So the earlier you start making money, the better for us. So he was like, you earn, you make money because we need to make it. And he invested in me being able to create a brand that was able to earn me money. My money is in my name. It's in my own account. I control what happens to my money. And I think that women, all the women here listening, it's important for you to realize that everything that you own should belong to you. You are supposed to be empowered. Whether somebody is supporting you or not supporting you, the moment you start to feel control, then it wasn't legit from the get-go. So it's very important. When I hear people say, that thing pains me, because I'm like, which one is social media spoils marriage? If the man and the woman are in on it, like now my husband is like, because girl, you do the one, it's not 1 hour life, do the 1 hour life so that you can grow your distance. So that because if I make money, I can say, okay, let's go for dinner, let everybody go and eat somewhere. Like I want to buy an extra car for this family.
I want to also point out is the fact that this race thing, marry a white man, they're very loving, they don't do this, they don't do that. Oh, it's a lie. We all bleed black, we all bleed red, white or black. And if you're going to a particular race thinking you're going to get a particular thing, or because they're that particular race, Jane Mellon's husband is black. Your husband is black. Many men who are black are not controlling. Many men who are black want to see their wives earn. Many men who are black, so it's not really about a race thing. If anything, it's all about understanding, love, communication, and basically, but what? I'm the one with the failed marriage. Let me shut up my mouth. Let me shut up my mouth.
Again, failed marriage, marriage. Now, I'm sure you are knowing that marriage is now not a do or die situation. I'm sure the events of the world has been able to teach you that it's really what life is about. It's not about being married, because in Africa we adore weddings. We adore the idea of staying together regardless of the pain and suffering. That's why there's so many damaged people. We need therapy in Africa. A lot of us need therapy because people are damaged, like emotionally destroyed. In the name of staying in a marriage, their children are destroyed mentally, emotionally. They just keep producing hurt people. And that is what staying in a marriage where there's a lot of strife, a lot of issues can cause.
I saw
to me, there's nothing to it.
And her husband, and the man literally was hurling an iron to hit her head. He gave her a head.
Please, I saw that video. I don't want to.
Oh my God. Please, when I saw that video, I was cringing. And that is what happens when you ignore abuse. It just keeps going until when you die. She lost her life. She did. She lost her life. Anyway.
I am just happy for you. I was excited to come on this level. I was like, oh my God, you are doing this. You're keeping your platform is on check. You're doing this. You're making money. So then, everybody that is having their 2 cents, because I see when you are following someone, I think Facebook tends to show you all the videos. I go to watch every time I go to watch, and I refresh it. I see Kara Obidi, my advice to Kara Obidi, like 1 billion advices, and then these videos are getting traction, but then they don't know what's going on, and they're talking from outside. They don't even know exactly. And I like the fact that you haven't said what is going on, because I mean it just leaves them to guess, and then they feel like they're living in your house because of that 40 minutes video a day that they see. But then I need people to realize, if you don't take anything out from this life, take the fact that people work on social media. The fact that you see a 2-hour video of someone's day doesn't mean that you know anything about their lives. Doesn't mean that you know anything about their 24 hours that they spent that day. And that definitely doesn't. It's just like you saying, oh, I know you from seeing you at work. I knew some people at work, but then you hear some things about them. You spent 8 hours with them there. When I worked as a nurse, somebody did something outside work, and then I was like, it's not possible for her to do that, but apparently she was an admiral outside work, and we didn't know. So it was like, you don't even know someone when you spend 10 hours with them a day. Talk less of when you see only 2 hours, and then you just come and you have your opinion. Hey, that's Nancy, that's Cora. You see, Cora, this guy. I said, oh, Jesus. But then I am grateful for you and the fact that you have managed to do this. You have no idea. But now that I'm trying to grow Facebook, I'm like, what did you do to grow 5 million? What the? And nobody's seeing this. Nobody's seeing that somebody grew her page to 5 million and is able to earn. They're not seeing that. They're saying, oh, social media has taken over her life. 40 minutes every day she's here showing us the nyash. She's shaking the You grew this page, so you have to be proud of yourself. Now that I know how much people can earn from doing their thing, just creating content on Facebook, it's important for every woman on this slide to open their eyes. If you can, create content. Go online, figure out what it is you want to share with the world, and share it. Instead of coming online to waste that time you're spending on someone's life with the same amount of time the person is spending doing the life. You could have made money doing that. You could have. Create your own page, and instead of dragging people down, make your own money while you're here. Okay, so it's not about being. Some people are really not that. They're not bitter. They're not haters. They don't understand that this is a job, and they too can earn. So you too earn. Instead of Cara, oh my God, it's usually it's usually from the people that are the white people. They don't really understand it. They don't understand that. Let me not even talk again. But I'm happy. I'm so happy for you, and I'm grateful.
Thank you, big sis.
Every time I'm like, that's my sister. She grew that. She grew it. Yeah. Why you see now? You see, me and my sister, we don't have the same views on shaking.
We do not share similar views. She does not believe in shaking bum bum. No, she's a woman.
Okay, that's it. You have to do your song. You have to create my own song for me. He said, it's Nancy's kitchen. Someone came to my comment and said, it's Nancy's kitchen. I said, please, I have to go and tell Clara to do voice for me. I needed to do song. Go and do song for my own kitchen. And I don't want to say, it's Nancy's kitchen. I want another different song.
To do something. So please, Nancy's kitchen. When the sun
when you go live with
high, then you know it's Nancy's kitchen. Stop
shaking this. Wait, let me touch this thing. Let me milk inside. I'm trying to I can feel the breast from here.
Yes,
there's milk. Why is it not coming out? Why is it that my own was coming out anyhow with any small thing to just stain the entire?
Are you serious?
I swear.
As soon as my nipples feel cloth, it will just seal.
My own never sealed though. It was a leaking. I needed vulcanizer at every point to patch the leaking. It was always leaking. I swear, even inside bra.
But remember, Ekene, you had the best breasts of all of us. Your breasts were amazing. Your breasts are still amazing. You will never show anything, but
it's not the same.
Your breasts.
You don't fall.
You had the best.
It was once breast.
Oh my God, your breasts were like yellow oranges. I remember your breasts.
It's not fast now. What is but women suffer. Women really suffer. You don't see the way you're just doing this thing like it's easy. You know, you just born, you just carry flat belly, they show everybody, oh my God. What is that? There's something I read yesterday. I almost fainted. In fact, the person said something about blacking ash or something. But in my mind, a lot of things that people say, it's not like they just don't know. It's a lot of ignorance going about. And every time you come on live, I would really appreciate it if you told people, before you go ahead and say, oh, you're spending your whole life on social media, you are here to earn, they too can earn. I encourage them to you to go open Facebook page, not personal page. Open a Facebook page. Even if I use that page to troll, it's better to use that page to troll. So at least it will show footprints, digital footprints everywhere, and you can count towards your engagement. So open Facebook page. You to earn. I want to empower
Aside
you,
from
woman.
earning, whatever your business is, you can use your social media as a promotional platform to sell your products, even before you earn.
Man.
Because before I even started earning, for me, Facebook was a way to get my music to different countries. Nobody knew that I was even an artist until I put it on social media and I started hyping it with my dancing. So that is it's free. It's a free engine for everybody. The way you use the engine is up to you. Facebook is free. You can literally go and open a Facebook. It's absolutely free. But the way you use it is different. Everybody can use it differently. If you have a business, instead of you to pay for ads and everything, you can use your social media engagement to drive traffic towards your products.
Exactly. Me, I do that. You guys, you know about the pot because my sister
and you're also always creating amazingly engaging, colorful, interactive content. So even if I take people to your page, they're not gonna not follow, like she doesn't have any content. They're gonna go and say, oh my god, and click on follow because you have put on the blueprint and it's already looking nice. It's an amazing platform. It's an amazing, for me, social media is an amazing platform. They say, the doctors and everyone is saying that it's addictive. Yes, everything in life done in excess can be addictive. Anything is all.
I have people that they're typing for work. They're still at work because they want to hit target. They want to be promoted. In fact, I know someone that sells at Lagos Island. Sometimes she leaves work at 10 because she wants to just drive straight. She doesn't want to get into third mainland traffic. But imagine getting to work before 8 a.m. and staying till 10 p.m. But you come along and say, always online. That girl. It's like, yo, you are always at work too. You want to make your life better. So everything everybody does online, everything you do online at this point is going to help you grow. You know that, right? Even if you're just commenting on somebody's page, you're verified. So it's a footprint. It's going to help your page grow. It's work. It's actually work. It's not just, you just want to socialize. No, at this point, it's a full-time job. So me, I'm just like, every woman on this page, you guys are a lot here. So I just felt like, man, you have to talk about this. Before you open your mouth to say that somebody's marriage failed because, it was on social media, that's not what made the marriage fail, okay? The person's work, or the person's partners, I'm trying to be very careful with my words now because I don't want to, come off as anything, but that's not what spoils the marriage, because contrary to what I'm getting as messages, you are here for your marriage to spoil. It's going to spoil in Jesus' name. Hey, Jesus, God forbid. It's not even a matter of God forbid. You cannot spoil because even me and my husband are at that point where I can give you my admin. Take it because I know you have my back. If you want to spoil it, how will I pay you all the money I'm owing you? You spoil it. I don't owe you basically. How I go take pay him? You carry the social media. He wants me to be successful. If he sees me filming in the middle of the night, I broke my entire kitchen down. I inconvenienced my entire family for a whole month because I wanted my kitchen to look fine. This guy did not eat anything at home for a whole month. Some husbands be like, because you want to please social media, you want to please people that are not your family. But he knows that that's my money. That's how I eat. If my kitchen is not fine, I sell pots. I cannot eat. I will not make money. You can't be the only person making money because then the insult will start. You need your wife to make money too. He wants me to be free financially. So he's willing to actually go through a period of suffering just for me to get what I need so that I can advance my cooking career, sell my pots. It's like, oh wow, nice, you put glass for your pot. Yeah, oh shit. And it's like, yes, it's not going to bring money for me to scatter the kitchen. But then the fact that I wanted to do it and he said, please go ahead. It's for your own good. That's what everybody should seek in a partner, especially as a woman in 2020. If you want to be successful, regardless of what you're doing, any single thing you're doing or your personal work, at some point, if you marry the wrong man, advancing is going to end your marriage. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Content creation, it doesn't matter. If you advance too high for them, that inability to control you will end the marriage. It will end it. So Instead of wishing someone bad and saying, oh, this, trying to stay in your distance and say this is what ended somebody's marriage, it has got into her head, fame, this. No, it's the fact that she grew too much, too high for the marriage, and the marriage couldn't take it. It was nobody's going to point fingers now, but it was not right from the beginning. And so every woman here should learn that. Get the right partner that will see you grow. Because even now, the two richest women in the world, most of the richest women are married. And if you look at their marriages very well, they have husbands that want them to just they have and they go, hey, it's for all of us will enjoy. You get, nobody's trying to control it, nobody's trying to tell you what to do with it. It's just happiness for the men that, wow, my girl is earning. So please, I know sometimes people talk from a place of jealousy, or I'm just saying not being able to understand. But please, please be kind with your words. I'm trying to read this to people. Oh my God. One said, after you make all the money, what are you going to do with it? I'm sure that's a man.
You know, I get a lot of messages from men, different men, always men, telling me this is not a lifestyle. You can never be happy alone. You will die in sorrow. You will die in. And I'm just like, how about hey God? Then they will come and say, you will never find peace until you go back to your husband. I'm like, okay. I don't want to divulge any personal. When I talk about my story, when I talk about it.
Look at this children sweating.
Daddy. What is that? Oh my gosh.
Daddy got a skeleton face.
Daddy has a skeleton face. Oh my God. Was that for Halloween? Was it for Halloween? I miss you guys.
See my,
this is the Ovidi clan.
My last one.
Actually, the main clan. Before your husband will kill me.
Elena, come back with you. Sorry, my love. But you people running upstairs. Why are you sweating like this?
We are running.
Jesus. Oh yeah, go. Please go, and me and Auntie Cora are talking about X-rated things.
What does X-rated mean?
X-rated.
You had no one chance.
What are
Someone said you probably have someone new already. Hey, nah, wow. Hey, there's no winning for men. For men, it's not somebody. The marriage was not there. That's the thing. We men need to be able to earn to the highest of their potential without anybody looking at it as anything. It's not narcissism to come online and work. It's not narcissism to look after your money. And to look after your money, you have to show up on social media. That's not narcissism. That's working. That's what you go to work to do every day. And the earlier men especially understand it the better, because for someone to just come and text me and that's the beginning of my marriage failure, I'm like, hello, I'm just looking for more money. It's the same thing as a woman hawking gala on the road. Because help my life here. I need to know how your brain works. Because, somebody said, wait, hold on. Looking for men for green card. Trying to get to US. What's doing this one? Please, a star is a star regardless. You know, any country where she did, she go hammer. The fact was that somebody, let me not talk now, but she outgrew the marriage because she was not able to earn more, and it was just coined to mean something else. So that's what we should be looking at. So yeah, I'm just happy for you. Please do not let. Anyways, you're the one that's supposed to be giving me lessons on being strong and not listening to haters.
You know that. You know who still feel the brunt of my cry. You're the one I always call, and you say, "Don't call me. Don't call me. I was not there when you were making the decision." But you're the one that was still.
Me, I've not been a soldier for you to cry on, because I've already told you from the beginning. When I learned something. In this life, not everybody's supposed to marry, and even people that are here hating, maybe it's because you didn't marry. But marriage is not a do or die situation. If you don't marry, you don't marry. It's okay. It's okay. It's still okay. Hey, wait, this is your followers. God forbid, though. Jesus.
Please don't read the comments. Please. Don't read the
Jesus.
comments for your mental health.
Yes, I like what someone just said. I learned early in life never to depend on anybody. And the problem is the way we train our children. Sometimes even the men, the boys, we train them to be providers. You know, you're going to find a girl, you're going to take care of a girl, or you're going to provide. But not everybody wants to be taken care of. Really, they want to have their own too. So if they get into a marriage and it's not making sense, because when they didn't have, there was insult, and then they started to have, and then there was still problem. It's like, hello, what do you want from me now? Like, yo. So I'm just happy. I'm happy that you are happy. And if people need to see what a good mom looks like, they should look at the children, because that's my own pride. My children, when you see my children, come on now, baby girl, see, that's how you know that's a good mom. My niece June has never been to a hospital for sickness, and that's her primary caregiver right there. So I mean, like, I have people that are earning top dollar in Nigeria. Their children are in hospital every week, and I see them. They are my clients, because I teach them how to make food. I teach their nannies how to prepare food that their children will eat. So they have money, but they're not taking care of things. If someone's able to find a job that gives her time to be there physically for her family, then she should be allowed to advance, you know, any way she wants. And I'm happy you're not letting anybody know. Yeah, sure, I want you to reach 10 million. So that you just come live for 5 minutes like this. You just pay all your followers' school fees. And I tell them, shut up.
It's still a job, but it's not just plucking money from tree. You need to do the work, you need to create the content, and you need to be there every day. It's an algorithm thing. You have to make sure that you're there. So I don't know, come rain, come shine, I'm in my period, you need to show up for your work. It's just like every other job. But I advise and I encourage artists, business owners, entrepreneurs, everybody, hop on the content train. Social media is the future. The metaverse is a new universe unfolding.
Are you on the
metaverse?
I don't understand.
The metaverse. I'm a metaverse queen. My avatar is natural Afro-haired avatar. But yeah, the metaverse.
Is that? Are you there?
I'm on the metaverse, and we're gonna be buying groceries in cryptocurrency. Yeah, but this is a whole new universe.
Do you know up to that is like, please, all those forex, crypto, Bitcoin. He's like, I beg, where the money? I want to see. I'm waiting with this. They are so old school. I swear. I wish. I need someone to just sit me down and really explain it to me that because when the thing was just crashing, I was like, Jesus.
But it's coming up now, no? So
it's coming back
so
up. But
maybe we'll do another live. We'll sit down and I'll say everything I know about crypto. It's not a lot, and then we'll probably, because I can invite more than one person. We'll invite a crypto expert who will now talk about cryptocurrency and all of that.
Back now, she's sweating.
Boo, can I see your teeth? Can I see your teeth now? Wow, so beautiful.
Is that your house?
What?
Is that your house?
It's my house.
Hey, where's the big one?
I'm coming very soon, Sha. Very soon.
All right, Mama. I love you.
We're coming for the tree.
We're coming for the
You're
summer.
coming for the summer. Dude, you're gonna see
Yes,
summer.
All the children see the time, all the time in the world.
Yeah, you're gonna go to Auntie's
The
house.
time is midnight. It's almost midnight. It's almost tomorrow. Go and sleep.
but what time is it?
I don't know because
They're gonna come to Junie's house. Yes, they're gonna come to Junie's house.
Junie, hello. Say good night.
Say good night.
Please don't come back down. Don't try to drink water and sleep.
June, why can't you look at the camera? Say good night.
Good night.
So I agree with her keeping her children from her dad.
Huh?
So people think you're keeping them from their dad? What? Are you kidding me right now? You see why people shouldn't say things that they don't even know. Like, people, if they know what's going on, it's like, boom, mind blown. They don't even know what's going on. So they really think you're keeping them from their dad.
Please just take bomb and mind your business.
Wow. They don't, you guys, I swear, if you knew 10% of what was going on, you would delete all the nasty things you have said. Wow. Oh my God. And they're white people. Oh wow. Anyways, I'm happy. God bless you. You guys, make sure you have a fantastic day. Else we're going to sleep. I'm already in my PJs.
Love you,
baby girl.
Bye, big sis. Love you so much.
You are amazing, and you will continue to excel. Whether anybody likes it or not. Keep making money, and advise everybody that is coming here to talk to go and open a page too, and make their presence on the internet useful instead of just in here, you know. Yeah. Just make yourself useful. If you want me to do a recap, we spoke about how it is important for women to actually look at content as a full-time job, women and men. So now people hate from a place of ignorance, and that's okay. So we're here to educate you and to tell you that just the way you go to work and do a 9 to 5, you spend a good chunk of your life at work. A lot of people do this on their phone in front of a tripod and a ring light. They do that as a full-time job. And the fact that you see someone's life twice a day or 3 times a day, that doesn't mean that they're jobless or they just want to be online.
They say go get a job, go get a job. You're jobless. You're jobless.
Their job. That's actually their job. And I'm saying this because 4 people sent me messages. I'm new on Facebook. And you know, I got really interested. I wanted to know what their mind really, you know, was about. And I asked them very important questions, and I saw that they were really ignorant of the fact that it's 2020 and this is how 2022 woman works. She creates content. She's online. So as far as the family is taken care of, as far as she's having time for other things that, you know, will make her life better and her family's life better, then it's fine. So you guys, love you all. Thank you for being my sister's family here. Thank you for supporting her. She got a lot of strength from you guys.
Love you,
so
my online
you
family. This is my real family right here. All the way from Lagos, Nigeria. Alrighty. This is my big sis support system. My emotional. She's the one I cry to. She's the one that knows everything.
I don't allow anybody cry to me. Please, when they were having issues, I blocked 2 of them on WhatsApp. I'm not a marriage counselor, so please, I'm not the shoulder to cry to. Before you people come and start crying, I don't have power.
All right, okay. Mama, we love you. And this live is concluded. We talked about financial independence and empowerment. And
oh yes, I would really love to be part of that conversation.
Love you.
You guys, you have many hats on your life. Wow.
They love me.
You guys, thank you for loving my sister. God bless you all. This is Lagos, Nigeria. This place,
but it's not a jungle. It's not a jungle.
Oh, it's not a. Oh no, it's not a jungle. Come on now. They represent
Nigeria to the world. Alrighty, love you, sis. Bye.